Hey, so Lily was here. Lily was here. And Lily is here. So Lily was here. Hey! Earth sign elements, what's going on? Earth sign elements today. I'm super excited to do today's reading. Now, today's reading is going to be different. I know I don't have... Oh, I could get a candle. Let's see. So, please, Capricorn, Taurus, and Virgo for the earth sign element here. So it looks like. Okay, so for today, I'm really excited. We are just doing some trading cards that I have here, because earth signs love to study. We're gonna study some, and we're gonna pull some cards here. We're making more cards and we're doing more cards. So earth sign, I have some books for y'all today. This one is the 7 Spiritual Laws of Success. Forgot who it was by, but usually what I do is I'm gonna skip to a random page. And then read it from there, and then... Ooh! Wow! Earth sign! I just spilled all the cards. Okay. Let's start here. Okay. It says every relationship is one of give and take. You're definitely in your sacred space right now, earth signs, and I'm just so proud of you because you are in a space right now. A lot is happening, and I was literally taking a shower this morning and I was like, no, I have to do this. I have to do this. Why? To tell y'all that you cannot depend on anyone else's success but your own. And earth signs, y'all are the first ones to recognize knowledge like this. But why am I saying this? Why am I saying this now? Why do I feel like I'm repeating something that y'all already know? Because in some situations, we think we know all, but the true knowledge is that expect less and do more. Giving engenders receiving. The energy of receiving is powerful. And receiving engenders... I'm getting someone in your life that's very bad at giving. Not giving, receiving. Someone in your life is really bad at receiving. I'm getting, turn it into your own style. Make it look good. What goes up must come down. And no matter where you are, grand rising, good evening, and good night. I'm not surprised though I would do this for an earth reading. Though, like, kind of like a study sesh, but also, like, in a way, it's also very empowering to be like, no, I'm not going crazy. I actually have, like, knowledge. Let me see. Alright, so for the Justice card, above all, justice is about fairness. Since she is rational, logical, and objective, concerned only with what is needed right now for your life in reality, not in your mind. Above all, justice is about fairness. She is rational, logical, and objective. Okay, so justice is about fairness, meaning the energy around you will is always going to be in its prime desire of balancing itself out, because this is what we earthlings call karma, but things are even bigger than us, and concerned only with what is needed right now for your life in reality, not in your mind. So establishing that, of course, be concerned with the realm of reality, but also be aware of the power of your mind. The outcome of the present situation may or may not be to your liking, but it will be fair. So as long as you know that your outcome is going to be fair, you will be okay. Okay, you will always be enough. You will always have enough. Her gaze stares directly through your eyes and into your heart, past the confusion. So just being more confident in yourself. When you are in self, when you are of self, when you are and you are aware of connected to source, everything is divinely connected to source. You allow your subconscious to make wiser decisions and not be so. If you are in between, right, in between a situation, then that means your mind is confused. And if your mind's confused, then you're confused, right? You act confused. And I'm getting that in the past you were someone with that. You just had confusion in a lot of situations, and you were even probably raised to be told, if you don't know something, say it. But don't be ashamed. I feel like there's some shame with that. Don't be afraid to tell people no. Don't be afraid to tell people yes if you feel that in your body. Balancing in her scales are the material. So I'm getting maybe a Libra sign. I don't know if you have earth element, Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn, if y'all have any specific love signs, but I'm getting like look at your Venus, or look if you have any romantic placements like Scorpios, Libras, and Sagittariuses. Did I say Leo? I meant Libra. Leos are romantic too. It says examine the motives of your life. So stay focused. How do you know you stay focused? Well, what are your visualizations when you meditate? When you're meditating, what are your visualizations on? That's why you visualize. That's why you practice active meditation, so you don't feel confused. That's the answer to not feeling confused. So adjust. It means being fairness, and it's like a gentle curve, like a gentle up and down helix curve. It's going to always work out in fairness in the universe's eyes, and it's okay to adjust your priorities. It's okay to go up and down. It's okay to feel that whole entire flow. So energy is money. Money is energy. It's okay to keep it moving. It's okay to invest in yourself and let go, because investing in yourself, you know, it's going to come back to you tenfold. And that's what energy does. You know, if you have that, then it's naturally going to come back to you tenfold. Creation or restoration of balance. Being balanced within yourself. And people think all this kumbaya is like easy to talk about. But what's the saying? Easier said than done, right? I bet you I bet you, like, and if that's your reality, you want to do more by doing less, that is okay. But just understand, wherever you put and position your energy is what's gonna come out of the day. What goes out must come back. What goes out must come back. In reality, receiving is the same thing as giving, because giving and receiving are different aspects of the flow of energy in the universe. If you stop the flow of either, you interfere with nature's intelligence. I'm going to leave that right there. That was really good. And we're going to add this one to... So we're going to say... Justice is energy balance. Sometimes you just have to say really funny stuff to kind of like cut through the code of your mind when you're talking to yourself, because I believe I'm getting that you talk like really straight to people. Like, you're really direct and frank to people, and then people will look at you like they're crazy, but it's like, no, you're talking to someone who, they haven't developed that part of themselves yet, right? So now that you're showing them, a lot of the times you're the first person to ever stop somebody when they're doing something wrong. Do you know what I'm saying? You'd be surprised. You really be surprised. Alright, so for our second notes of the day, I know I have a lot going on, but for our next book of the day, we're gonna do Sacred Woman by Queen Afia. From this, I'm just pulling a lot of energy, so for those of earth signs, earth elements, or anyone else who's watching, there's a lot of different placements coming up. Actually, all the placements and all the zodiac signs are coming up. And I'm getting that heal your womb if you are someone of that genitalia. And this is specifically speaking on genitalia. I'm not talking about gender identity. I'm talking about specifically the reproductive organs. If you have a womb or uterus, heal. If you have more there's a semen retention, and there's one called No Nut November. So if y'all are interested in that, just kind of play with it, but be gentle with yourself. And I feel like people take it too seriously sometimes, like too extreme, but you don't want to hurt yourself. Too much healing is not a good thing. It's a balance for a reason. You start practicing first, so you get comfortable with doing uncomfortable things and healing and unveiling of yourself. And then when you're at that point where you're like, okay, I'm ready for the next step, that's when you set in the day-to-day schedule of it all. So this book that I showed y'all is based off of ancient Kemet knowledge. So we're gonna put, because I was reading through it and I was like, oh my gosh. Alright. Ancient. And it's even spelled differently in the book than I was first introduced. Ancient Kemet term. Oh my gosh, I'm having so much fun. Okay, so this one, she put it as NTR, like it was like an acronym or a replacement of words. The all one, divine mother. I was like so surprised. I was like trying to talk to people about this, and I get it when it comes to a lot of transphobia, but we have to unpack that. We can't just be like, oh yeah, I don't feel comfortable with this, but I'm not gonna like go through this. Like the all one energy, the source, higher being light, it can go from completely masculine to completely feminine, and people don't understand that there is a bridge in between that. It is okay to be androgynous. It is okay to be not directly understood by someone you just met 5 seconds ago. But what's not okay is other people thinking it's okay to put a human being in a dangerous situation because they don't look the same as them, even think the same as them. As long as you're not hurting anyone, there should be peace in everything. Okay, so this is where I'm at right now, and I'm just gonna read this to y'all. So it says, full flower my womb deserves to blossom. The purpose of first degree sacred woman training is to awaken us to the power of the womb as our physical and psycho-spiritual center. As we enter Gateway 0, we learn, because there's different gateways, that, this is the first one though, it's Gate 0. We learn how to identify, cleanse, purify, heal, and honor one of the primary gateways of our spiritual power. Through sacred altar work and daily spiritual observanceness, and through journaling and dialogue with spirit of the womb, we learn how to deprogram. Alright. That was really fun. So yeah, this was the reading for Earth signs. It has a lot of studious energy. Just to conclude, y'all are workaholics usually. And it's really bad that we continue to use that word and kind of condone it, because y'all kind of... I'm happy that y'all are good at working long hours and studying. It's just that please don't be afraid to work on love, work on yourself, because you don't want to become this cold robot when it comes to work. And the people around you love the sensual version of you, like the sensual, when you actually show it in public. Like Earth signs, y'all are so work oriented that it comes out after y'all are studying still. Y'all are still comparing, competing, pushing, and that's great, but don't forget to lighten up, have fun. And it's fun to be like, oh, I know I'm presenting myself right now, but I know that if I was y'all, I would look at me too. You know what I'm saying? Like, you come out with that type of energy. I'm getting that y'all need to like do a yoni steam. If y'all have a yoni steam, go ahead and do that. But yeah, continue to be yourself. I can't even tell you to like be patient or anything like that, because I'm getting that you're very calm and steady of mind, and a lot of the earth signs really love this channel. So I'm really grateful to have done a quick reading for earth signs today in celebration of loving yourself, in celebration of working hard, in celebration of learning the fact that you are naturally a persistent person. This is a really, really good sign for you. And wow, I mean, don't tell anyone, but you're definitely going to come out first and on top, as you always do. All right. Thank you. Peace.